the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 4 o'clock.
Here's a look at some of the top stories we're working for you on here all across the DMV. Fairfax County Police released body camera footage after a man was shot and killed by officers earlier this month. But we're learning about the man who they say attacked an officer.
Plus, ahead of Live Golf DC, former President Donald Trump making an appearance at his own golf course in Northern Virginia. He also answered questions from DC News Now's Mark Hall. Here what the former president had to say coming up.
And Memorial Day is almost here. We're on the roads as millions of Americans get ready to travel this holiday weekend, and city leaders prepare to open public pools, how you can stretch your dollars and stay safe.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Thursday for DC News Now at 4 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan in this afternoon for Mark Hall, who is on assignment.
Yeah, and I'm Elisa Gale. We'll get to those top stories in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look outside at this beautiful shot of the monument right now. Definitely a nice day. It was more like a beach day, Damon.
Today was ideal. Picture perfect. Damon, if we can just bottle today and keep it. I mean, this is ideal.
I know, guys. Agreed. It was almost perfect out there. That cold front last night doing its job, clearing out a lot of that haze in the sky and then also allowing our temperatures to fall back a little bit. So you may have dealt with some chill to the air earlier this morning. We had temperatures reaching down into the upper 40s across our northwestern counties, staying in the 50s as you went south and east toward D.C., parts of southern Maryland, a little bit more on the warmer side, but all that sunshine did help us rebound into a comfortable range this afternoon. Upper 60s along the I-81 corridor, but into the lower 70s as you went off to the east. And that all comes along with very low humidity. So again, if you're in that direct sunlight out there, you were able to enjoy it this afternoon. It felt fantastic, but possibly a little bit of a cooler feel if you're in the shade, and you'd have to find the shade to get out of that sunshine because again, it has been crystal clear. The first time this week, really, we've been able to see that blue sky after all the haze and the cloud cover finally cleared out. So as we go ahead into the rest of your evening here, it's going to remain very clear. It's going to remain pretty comfortable, but once that sun goes down, with a clear sky sticking around, yes, we are going to start to feel that chill to the air once again as we are expecting a little bit of a cooler night as temperatures start to fall through the 50s and likely reach down into the 40s later on. Now, we're getting closer and closer. The holiday weekend starts for many tomorrow. What can we expect for your Memorial Day? Are things still looking dry? We'll have your forecast in just a bit.
Right now, thanks, Damon. New at 4, Fairfax County Police are sharing dramatic body-worn camera video of one of its officers being attacked by a man accused of stealing a U-Haul truck. They later shot and killed that man. Yeah,
responding officers rushed to the scene, again, shot the man. He died at the scene there.
Our Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcilla has the latest.
Driving a U-Haul? Yeah, can you talk to me real quick over here?
A Fairfax County police officer, only identified now as a third-year FCPD cop, walked up to Brandon LeMagne and, after a brief conversation, said he was going to handcuff him because the U-Haul he pulled up to a gas station on Richmond Highway in was flagged as stolen. But then LeMagne started attacking the officer, reaching for his gun.
Get off my gun! Get off my gun!
The tussle moved to inside the police car, which spun out and crashed into the neighboring McDonald's. Then 2 officers responded. The first officer, an 8-year veteran, fired several shots, and then a second officer went up to a car, pulled LeMagne out, and we're going to pause the video here because this is the moment he fired 3 shots at LeMagne on the ground. At a press conference, Police Chief Kevin Davis offered his assessment after viewing the body-worn camera video.
He was assaulted, he was taken hostage, he was abducted. The actions of the 2 responding officers, I believe, were more than appropriate given what we know then and now.
And again, that was Max Marcilla reporting there. And staying in Virginia right now, police say 4 people are facing charges in connection to the death of a woman whose body was in a car in the Alexandria area. Fairfax County Police say 33-year-old Brenda Ochoa Guerrero was found in a hospital parking lot, shot to death in her car last month. It's not yet clear who shot her. Through a tip, police say they learned that 2 suspects, David Littlefield and Eric Thompson, drove her car to the Mount Vernon Hospital with her body still inside. They then left her car in the hospital's parking lot before surveillance footage shows them leaving the scene in a rush. If you know anything about this case, police are looking for information there.
Also new at 4-year-long investigation involving delivery of drugs into a Maryland prison. It's resulted in 15 people being charged, including a Department of Corrections employee. Our Stephen Cohen has details from the Roxbury Correctional Institution in Hagerstown.
Contraband delivered by drone in a Maryland correctional facility.
A joint investigation conducted by state, federal, and county law enforcement uncovered a trafficking ring set up to deliver drugs and other contraband into the Roxbury facility south of Hagerstown.
We were able to detect some illegal things that were going on within some of our prisons, and our diligent staff that actually were the ones that recognized what was going on was able to get enough information to our intel and investigative team.
Tamil Ashby, a dietary correctional officer for the past 10 years, is among those charged.
Law enforcement intercepted Ashby when she reported to work and confiscated approximately 158 strips of Suboxone, which she had hidden within her body cavity.
That Suboxone sold for $100 a strip inside the prison. The indictment says Ashby collected more than $16,000 in cash from the deal on an app.
A lot of investigative methods were used. At DEA, we provide our resources, financial resources, and our agents, our expertise.
Investigators also busted conspirators who were paid to fly drones over the correctional facility to drop drugs and other contraband, such as cell phones. 9 inmates and 6 outside facilitators are named in the charging documents.
Trial dates for the 15 accused will be set shortly. Reporting from Hagerstown, Stephen Cohen, DC News Now.
All right, thank you, Stephen. Turning now to a DC News Now exclusive. The Live Golf Tournament starts tomorrow in Sterling, Virginia at the Trump National Golf Club.
Yeah, and today former President Donald Trump played a round of golf there. We're also talking a little politics on the course after several opponents recently entered the 2024 race.
Our Mark Hall has been out in Sterling at Trump National all day. Mark, you actually had a chance to speak with the former president. What is he saying tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, Annalisa and Chris, I had an opportunity to have a quick chat with the president, I think the former president, on the 5th hole. And I asked him point blank, we were standing about 5 feet apart, I asked Mr. President, are you going to play 9 holes or are you going to play 18 holes? Because I knew if he was going to play 18 holes, it was going to have a big impact on my day. And he said to me point blank that we're going to go 18 today. But my goodness, you heard Damon a short time ago talk about the weather. It was a beautiful day for a round of golf. And let's show you video from earlier today. Donald Trump, again, the 45th president of the United States, he played the front 9 with pro golfer Patrick Reed, and he played the back 9 with pro golfer Graham McDowell. It didn't seem like the president was really in campaign mode today, but he did have an ongoing conversation with members of the media throughout the day and the early afternoon. Now, he was asked about a lot of the candidates that he's going to probably be going up against and throughout the day. And after he finished the 18th hole, I asked him, what did he think about the 2 latest big names to throw their hats in the ring, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and Senator Tim Scott? Mr. President, can we ask you a couple quick questions about the election? Your thoughts about Governor DeSantis and also Senator Tim Scott entering the race. What are your thoughts?
Well, I thought Tim Scott's opening was a lot better, obviously, despite the microphone. DeSantis had a big problem last night. That was not a pretty picture to watch. But I wish them both well. Thank you.
One last question, Mr. President. Why are you ready to lead the Republican Party again?
To make America great again.
And again, the president played 18 holes. He walked all 18 holes, did not use the cart at all. He also had an opportunity to play with his son, Eric. And coming up on DC News Now at 5, we asked President Trump about the possibility of his former running mate and former Vice President Mike Pence throwing his hat into the ring, and his response may surprise you. We'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. Well, right now, many people are leaving today to kick off that long holiday weekend. That means people are headed to grocery stores to stock up for their grills. Our Corey James is checking on prices and safety reminders for those heading into the Memorial Day weekend.
Well, grilling this summer could cost you more money. As many people are heading to the grocery store, you might see some price changes. Taking a look at last year's grocery store receipt, it's about 8% more expensive this year. And this, of course, as customers stock up on hot dogs and hamburgers. But when you head to the grill, make sure your grill is at least 10 feet away from your home. Officials also say watch out for fire hazards like grease buildups in trays under the grill.
If your grill does catch on fire, close the lid, shut off the fuel, call 911. There are 20,000 injuries a year with grilling out, and there are over 10,000 fires that are started with outdoor grills.
And it's important to keep in mind to only use charcoal lighting fluid and to put embers in a metal container after they cool down. These simple checks will hopefully keep your family safe, especially during the summer and as we head into the holiday weekend. In the studio, Corey James, DC News Now.
All right. Well, what are your grilling tips?
Ooh. Get it warmed up.
Just don't burn it. Just don't burn it. You know?
Don't burn
no
it?
charcoal.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
That's a good one. I'm trying to get a grill this summer, so I'm looking for tips. I saw somebody on social media saying you scrub the onion on the
I saw that.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Not the
not the brush.
The brush.
Yeah.
But I love the old school, not old fashioned, but old school, the charcoal briquettes instead of the propane. It's just, I think it tastes so much better.
If you can get it lit, though, I know I have trouble sometimes getting that lit. So props to you, my friend. That does taste really good, though.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good.
All right, I love it. Still ahead here on DC News Now at 4, a warning from health leaders about the dangers that THC edibles are posing to children. And ahead of Memorial Day weekend, a word of caution about driving and drinking.